Okay. That is our reclaimed lumber. Next thing is to run it through the planer. Wow. It's amazing that that's 200 years old and it's sat outside in the elements and it's still straight. Unbelievable. I'm going to take me a break, and my Inventicals is just about stopped. Then I've got to sand out and varnish some of my prints. Woo! Still have a few more pieces of this on the truck, but see, I believe I've got 21 pieces. So roughly, it was 2 inches before. That's 41 inches wide before plating. So I probably got about 38 inches wide if I want to, and about 5 to 6 foot long countertops. And I'm saving these smaller pieces like this because I can make some smaller butcher blocks to have. Wow, this is going to be cool. Boy, it has been tiring and enjoyable working on reclaiming some of this wood. Here's the next pile that I have of thick stuff to go through, and I've got tons and tons of 2x4s. And I brought back, these are a couple pieces of the flooring from the kitchen. This is 1.1 inches thick. It was tongue and grooved on there. I've gone through and I've pulled out the nails. Now you may ask, why would you go through all the trouble of messing with that old wood? Well, I'm going to tell you that this is called antique heart pine, which is a very slow growth tree. A lot of houses from the early 1900s, this is all, you'll see the flooring in the house. It's gorgeous. It has a lot of oils in it, and it is really hard for a pine, for a softwood. You can almost call it a hardwood. And you can't get it anymore because they literally harvested the trees almost to extinction. The only way you get this kind of wood right here is to reclaim it or buy it from somebody who has. Now here's the interesting thing. If you're buying cherry, you know, everybody knows about cherry, right? Cherry is about $6 a board foot. I went online last night looking for some antique heart pine, and I found a place that actually sells you 10 board feet. 10 board feet. Now let me explain to you what a board foot is. A board foot, before being milled, is 1 inch thick, 12 by 12. So you can convert that with a 1 by 3, a 1 by 4, so on, to get your different width-wise of it. This board right here is 8 inches wide, it's 5 feet long, and it's 1.25 inches. So actually, it's more than, if you were just saying it was 1 inch, it would be about 3.5 board feet. The price for that 10 board feet, which is about comparable, is $195. So this board right here, is worth about $60, just this one. Now, keep in mind, I still have more on the truck that I'm salvaging. These have all been nails removed out of them. Nails removed out of them and have been through the planer. Now, these I had unfortunately outside and they weren't covered, so they're a little wet. That's why I'm stacking it up in here. So that way it'll stay nice and flat and can air out. My workshop here is warm and that's also conditioned. We're gonna get some 70 and 80 degree weather this weekend. And if I turn the AC on in here, it'll pull out more moisture. So those will dry up in a couple of weeks and I'll be able to laminate those together. And you can see, oh, by the way, each one of those are about $50 a piece if you were to try and buy them. So let's go ahead and go over to the thickness sander and we'll see what these actually look like. Okay, so I run this through the thickness sander. I've gone through and I was pulling out nails, and you still miss some. The good thing at least is the thickness sander, because I can see I got one here, one there, a couple of places. It's not going to mess up the machine. So here's what you have right there. That, my friends, look at how flat that is. Straight as could be. And you can't just buy this anywhere. So what we're going to do, I'm going to be reclaiming a lot of this. I think I'm going to be making the cabinet doors and the fronts and stuff all out of this. Definitely going to make a butcher block for the island with it. It's just a thing of beauty. It's just incredible. So one man's junk is another man's treasure. I'm Mark Holmes, and I appreciate you.